Ow. Ah. Wow. Eh. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Ah. Hello. Welcome. Hi. I keep oversleeping. I am the Eeper. I'm sorry. Something is wrong with me. Hello, my statistically busty wife. You're getting your expectations up way too high, Hexa. But hi, hello, good morning, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hi, tenants, welcome. Congrats on first. And Link, welcome. Hi. Hope you're doing well. And Hexa, hi, welcome. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. I'm getting distracted. Distracted by Twitter. There was a thread about Green Lanterns. I was about to sit down and read it. I always thought Green Lanterns were interesting. Then again, I was born in the early 2000s, around the time when the Green Lantern, or lanterns in general, got some got some new lore that was really interesting. The whole emotional spectrum thing. And I've always thought that was interesting. Fuck your zodiac sign, chat. If you were a lantern, what core would you be part of? I would be part of the bullshit core. Powered by the burgundy color, the burgundy light of bullshit. But I hope you're all having a good morning. Oh, I swear I had a strange dream tonight, but now I can't remember what it was. I remember it had some creepy guy in it who was trying to get me to come home with him. But other than, I'm not even sure of that, and that's like the only thing I remember. Fuck, how am I supposed to be a streamer if I can't remember to share my sex predator dreams? Okay, that sounds really bad out of context. Don't clip that. Anyway, it's art stream. It's art today. I'm struggling to draw a Snorlax. Hitting probably the hardest pose possible for Snorlax kind. They can't really do that. They don't really have that much motion, so they need help from the perspective to do a cool pose like this. I will stretch and I will hydrate. You are the stinky core, and then before the sniffing core, we own 3 dogs in the super room. I mean, I've thought about it before. What lantern I would be. And it's not that easy, really. Because the thing about the emotional spectrum in DC, it kind of reduces you to a singular trait, which real people don't have a single trait. So it's kind of hard for a real person to be only one. Except for maybe the quote-unquote evil ones. They're not really the evil ones, but in practice they are the evil ones. On paper, there is good to them, but in practice, they're just the evil ones. As it always is in superhero comics. Even when a concept is supposed to be neutral, there's always an evil side to it. Like people who always say that, oh, actually, you know, if the Jedi didn't you know, persecute the Sith, then maybe the dark side of the Force could have actually been a force of good in the world if they tried. When in practice, no, that's not how it works. That's a very real realistic way to look at it when it's supposed to be a fictional story with heroes and villains. No, I specifically asked you not to clip it. What do I do with the Snorlax? What to do with the Snorlax? Hi Mori, welcome. Congrats on second. Oh, man, I'm still super sleepy. What the hell to go? Oh, and so we can see it. All lights on. Ba, 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 ba. I still don't know the lyrics because I can't find them anywhere. They haven't been posted anywhere. Oh, actually, now they have them on Spotify. That was quick, actually. It usually takes months for that to come. No, they're not always um fully accurate. They do sound accurate though, now that I'm looking at them. But again, I don't know if they're accurate. They sort of look accurate. Holy crap, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. I'm drawing a mega Snorlax, but I don't know what to do for him. I have no ideas actually. I just wanted to do it because Snorlax is one of my favorite Pokemon. Found another Anthroshark streamer on Twitch. I'm currently drooling over her. Doesn't help she's also gay and flirting with me. Been there, done that. Average. Average, pathetic lesbian moment. Affectionate. Affectionate. Oh, I had a realization yesterday. That two YouTubers that I really like are both queer. And and then I thought about it and I thought that's actually pretty cool. Which, just saying it like that sounds stupid. But it's like, they're not like niche, like gay YouTubers. They're pretty big YouTubers with a wide audience, and yet they're still open about being queer and being men at the same time, which is less accepted in our society. Like a queer woman, oh, that's fine. A queer man, ew. But like, they're pretty open about it, both of them. One of them being one of the most famous fucking YouTubers of all time, Mr. Aaron Hansen, Game Grumps himself. The other being less known, but like still has a pretty like, he doesn't do like gay content, he just does regular content, but like he's still open about being pansexual. Mr. Stanley MOV, Danish funny man. It just made me think about if they can be open about that without, I mean, they're probably still getting hate for it from someone, but like, they're still loved by most people. At least, well, let me take that back. There's a whole community around hating Game Grumps, Aaron specifically, but still. Anyway, enough about queer people. Okay, that was. I'm joking. There will always be queer people on my stream. How about that new Digital Circus episode, huh? How we feeling about that Digital Circus? How we feeling about that Digital Circus? I just have one thing to say. This was the final straw. I've thought this guy, while he's not like making like, he's not a proper like slop channel in the way that like AI channels or like other like kids channels are, but he's definitely a slop channel just with effort. And so honestly, the lead up to the latest episode was the final straw to me, and I'm never watching him again. LMAO, the guy that makes like videos on Digital Circus and other indie animation, as well as fucking Hazbin Hotel. I'm never watching that fucker again. Because he just pushes out content going over like the most minor details. Like, did you know this about Digital Circus? I hate that guy. I used to think he was cool when the things he said were interesting, but now he's just kept doing it, and now he's just pushing out slop. And the lead up to this latest episode is the worst of it, because he overanalyzes every detail of the trailer and promotional fucking material, and he completely missed the mark of what the episode would be about. Because he kept looking at the most minor of details. God damn, I hate him so much. Anyway, I liked the episode. Episode was pretty good. I like that Zoopal said sex. Also, I hope the Ragatha hate will finally stop. It was already bad enough after the previous episode. People were just hating on her for no reason. I hope this episode will make people stop, but I know it won't. In part because this episode also showed how much of a how precious, misunderstood being Jax is. Why would I like Wagatha when the Jax is such a precious little baby? It's not a kid show. Stop watching it like it is. For fuck's sake, people. Pissing me off. Anyway. I'm gonna try not to talk too much about like plot details in the episode today, because you know people care about spoilers, and even though it's free on YouTube, people still probably may have not watched it yet. Plus, me and my friends were actually saving it to watch it today. Me and Sunday and Sever and our little goober circle. I ended up watching it because a streamer I was watching decided to react to it on stream, and I was like, alright, I might as well check it out. So I missed like the first like minute of it. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe they were just arguing with Kane just right off the bat. I remember I joined in and fucking Kane was already angry and was like, "What the fuck do you people want?" And Zubul said, "I want to have Sags." And then Jags did a pog. That's what I remember. Literally said that while watching a video saying that it was going to get censored by YouTube. It's not a kid show. It's neither is Murder Drones and other glitch production videos. For real. People acting like, oh, it's gonna get censored by YouTube. YouTube's so evil. And while, yes, sure, YouTube catering too much to advertisers is a problem, but this is not one of them. This is not one of them. Especially when they can just fucking move over to Prime Video. Like, honestly, we are the lucky ones that they even bother to post it for free on YouTube. Like, the fucking the animators deserve to get paid for this. Why don't they just put it on Prime? Thing about YouTube censorship when the show itself has swearing in it. Like, come on, grow up. The latest episode is all about guns. They should just move fully to Amazon. It probably won't be much of an issue. I mean, they are doing that. They're just also putting them for free on YouTube. Which I guess is fair. They do want the show to be accessible. So like moving the show to Amazon, or was it Netflix? I don't remember. Regardless, they're keeping it free on YouTube with censored, but um having it uncensored on Amazon or Netflix, wherever it is. Digital Circus is on Netflix and Murder is on Amazon. Got it. See, that's why I got confused. Because that's kind of stupid, if you ask me. Then again, I don't know how these deals play out. I'm not part of the industry. Not yet. I have ideas. I could make the next 20 indie show. Just watch me, chat. Watch me. Digital Circus for some reason hasn't gotten episode 5 and 6 on Netflix yet. Huh. Maybe they're waiting to put them there together. I don't know. Might be some weird deal with Netflix. No, I don't want to make him look feral. So I'm not against stomach pattern looking like Five Nights at Freddy's. If you know what I mean. That if Netflix ever tries to change the show, they just pull out of the deal. I don't think they're changing the show. Netflix is just weird sometimes. Netflix sometimes just makes really weird decisions. They're trying to change it. I mean, yeah, it's Netflix, but I don't think they've succeeded yet. Also, real question. Um, Gangle and Zubul, are they friends? Or or I don't have a camera that I can like glance into, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Bitters. Look at them go. Wing, winnie, winnie, winnie. Wing, winnie, winnie, winnie. Meow. Thinking Gangle and Zubul are just friends. I'm inclined to believe the same. Though this latest episode made me think a bit differently. But then again, thinking about what kind of show this is, I don't think anything is gonna happen between them. I doubt there's gonna be romance in fucking Digital Circus. Other in the sense that it's about human connection. Which is probably why why they are such good friends at all. To show the power of human relationships and how it can help even the weakest prevail in such a hellscape such as the Digital Circus. I do believe they intentionally wrote it so that people can interpret it as, romantic. But I don't think that's the that's what the show is trying to say. Like they know what the fans want. Glitch knows that us Gangle fans want her to get a win in the end. And there's no bigger win than bagging the hottest character in the show. This feels a bit boring. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of Eggman. Another thing I watched recently, I don't know if I've talked about it. The latest season of Rick and Morty that just came out. It's genuinely like pretty good. I have complicated feelings about Rick and Morty. Like it's still a good show even if it's not at its peak anymore. And it's not as groundbreaking as it was at the beginning because now everyone has done what Rick and Morty did first. So it's not as subversive anymore. But the latest season was, the show is still pretty good. It has good writing, it has good character work. The finale was like fantastic, not gonna lie. Better than the previous season. Every time there's a break between seasons, I always like go back to thinking, oh, it's just Rick and Morty. It's not that good. But then I watch the latest season and I'm like, oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't think I like that actually. The shit on the arm, I don't think I like that. I feel like I'm kind of making it look too much like a mega specifically. I feel like I'm doing a lot of the mega evolution design tropes. I should get a new like design concept behind my quote unquote mega evolutions. But no, this just kind of looks like a mega specifically. Yo, if we get a Mega Snorlax in Legends ZA and it looks like this, tell Game Freak not to sue me because they probably have the Mega Snorlax design like a month in advance, and I'm just coincidentally doing the same. Oh, I hope there's a Mega Snorlax in Legends ZA. Because Snorlax is one of my favorite Pokemon. No other reason. Not a fan of Rick and Morty, I just never really liked it. I mean, that's fair. I feel like most people's problem with it is the fans. They're either really pretentious or really cringe. Well, that was the case a few years back. The fandom has sort of died down along with the popularity of the show. I mean, the show is still like doing well. It's still like Adult Swim's biggest cash cow, but it's not at its peak anymore. A lot of people are like, "Oh, Rick and Morty, remember that?" Haha. And then being shocked that it's still going. Not even fans that just don't like the show. Huh. That's interesting. I assume most people enjoyed at least the early seasons because of how subversive they were at the time. As I said, um It's not subversive anymore. Everyone has done a Rick and Morty at this point. And which is what makes Rick and Morty today not a bad show, but not a great show anymore. Because they're sort of just doing the same thing all over again. I feel like they need to be subversive again. They have to essentially become the opposite of what Rick and Morty originally was, in order to once again like reach its peak. But at that point, just make a new show, right? I think Rick and Morty is definitely a product of its time. A good product, but you know, a product of its time. What Kanye say? No fair, he got a gun from the future. What? Did Kanye actually say that? I wouldn't be surprised. That man, if you can even call him a man, there's a lot of stuff. Does this feel like a... Oh, oops. He did in the Anchorman too. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna take your word for it. Another cool thing about if Snorlax gets a Mega Evolution, he'll be the first Pokemon. He'll be the first and only Pokemon to be able to use all the gimmicks. Well, I guess he doesn't have a terrestrial form, but I guess no Pokemon other than Ogerpon and Terrapagos does, so it doesn't really count. But he has a Z move. He has a special Z move. And he has a Gigantamax form. If he gets a Mega, boom, trifecta. And I love that, because I love Snorlax. I wanted the best for my boy. He also said, I got a video idea, I'm gonna call Michael Jackson. Man, Kanye, he's such a character. I think that's the biggest praise I can give him. have a clip. I can put it in chat if you want to, in case anyone wants to see. Why can I not just Google a Pokemon's name without getting so much AI slop? I hate the internet, man. Let me see this. Yep. Oh, who else but Kanye? Gonna have to get that tattooed now. That's the greatest tattoo idea ever. What color is Snorlax? Or rather, what color should Snorlax be? Should he be more of the light greenish tone that he is in his official art, or should he be a little darker like they draw him in like the manga or in other like TCG art or other promotional art like this? So I like this a lot. But since that's not the official coloring, at least I can make the mega this color. I love Snorlax, such a perfect baby boy. If you don't like Snorlax, if Snorlax not like your in your top like 10 Pokemon, what are you doing? how 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 could you? What has he ever done to you? Ow. My lip hurt. I accidentally bit my lip uh last week, and it just keeps getting worse, as always happens. Now my lip hurts. Also, guys, are you ready for are you ready for Marvel Rivals tomorrow? I'm finally playing Marvel Rivals again. I can finally play Blade. Yippee! Blade on stream. Blade on stream. But will I be able to play Blade? Or will it be all thing? Or Mr. Fantastic, possibly. Maybe even some Adam Warlock. His changes this season were like really good for him. I wanted to really get into Adam Warlock for a long time because I like it. I like him as a character. I don't like how I don't love how he looks in Rivals, though. I hope we get I hope we can get out of the slop of like Rivals original skins for him and actually get something from the comics. The fact that we didn't get that this time around, even though it's literally about space. But no, it's all about symbiotes and the Phoenix Force. No, why would we give the Guardians of the Galaxy their fucking comic accurate uniforms? What? Why would you want that, player base? What? Nah. Have symbiotes. Have Adam Warlock just made out of mayonnaise. Why would you want anything else, players? Sorry, I'm just a little bit salty. Okay, that kind of ruined. doesn't look great. How does Guzzlord do it? Ah, Guzzlord doesn't do it the way I'm trying to do it. That explains it. What fucking Pokemon am I thinking of then? That does it like this? Guess I'm making shit up again. You're making things up again, Arnold. Going back to bed. Home for us your stream. Okay, Tenant. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. So I need to get the perspective right. I need to make it have need to have it be sort of like tunnel shape. That actually looks good. I like that. No, that looks stupid. Unless, yeah, it still looks pretty stupid. Ah, wrong thing. That's better. Hmm. That looks good. I like that. I know it's probably giving Gigantamax, especially with this color. No, not working. Doesn't have the glow effect. Maybe this work. There's no flow there. I need something with more flow. I'm not sure what I'm trying to visualize here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure what it is I'm trying to visualize. Stretch. Whew. feel like this isn't going to work the way I want it to. Hmm. I think it looks like a start. That's what it looks like. It's the truth. Choices are bad and what would you say we choose? Would we just loop back to the beginning? I believe so. Okay, let's switch to some emo. Look out and take that. Take moves, you can aim on the spot. At all the size and the mounts just right. On your box part, you can dream it. She said, she said, she said, why don't you just drop that? But you can't blame me for hating it. Say, what are you waiting for? Kiss her, kiss her. Say, I'm early, cause I know I'm always late. Always on. Always, always on. Always, always on. You for being you, but you can't blame me for hating it. What the fuck was that selected? That was weird. Set my clocks early cause I know I'm always late. Hello there, angel from my nightmares. Shadow in the background of the morgue. The unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want. Where you can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. Wah, 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 wah. Miss you, miss you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. As I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you and hear your voice of reason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I was about to make a either really funny or really bad joke. I think it would have been funny. I think it would have been funny, but I can't speak for everyone. It's not really that offensive, it's just cringe. I was gonna say, can you tell that I went to a Waldorf school? I did actually go to a Waldorf school. It was the worst school I've ever been to. Which I blame entirely on my teachers. I have nothing against Waldorf schools generally. It's just that the one I went to was dookie. it was yesterday. Run, run away, run away from here. Hmm. Oh, oh. Gravity don't do much to me. I'm I've got to be. These pigs are after me. After you run away. Like it was yesterday. And we could run away. Run away. Run from. Kind of like light color. Oh. Gravity don't mean too much to me. Um, I've got to be. Or F run away. It was yesterday. In light. Oh my god. Got lightheaded from the stretching. Gravity. Mm, mm. Water. Me after you run away like it was yesterday. We could run away, run away, run away, run away from here. Had a dream last night. We drove out to see Las Vegas. Lost ourselves in the bright light. I wish you could have seen us begging for to get home. Or at least San Francisco. Put a 10 on the high card. all I ask. Mm. Wah, 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 wah. Dream another sunset with you. Wah, 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 wah. Wake up to the fondest memories. We made love on the ocean as the waves crashed around you. Sunsets never were so bright, and the skies never so blue. You opened up into my arms, and we laughed as I held you. I wanna go back to Georgia, not at least till I have to. I think I stumbled on my words there for a second. It's fine, you guys don't care. Or maybe you do care. Maybe you guys just don't like my singing. I don't necessarily like my singing, and I also don't particularly love listening to people who don't have good singing voices, so. Over, take this Cali sunrise with me and wake up the fondest memory. Memory. I think I also just don't like listening to people who have singing voices that I don't like. Like, I don't particularly like people that sing with a lot of like huh to their voice. You know, the speaking in cursive memes. That was really popular around the 2010s. So not many people sing like that anymore. It's not that like, oh, I'm saying that people can't sing like that. It's just not something that I like listening to. And so I wouldn't be surprised if some people don't like listening to me singing. Just like, streamer, I don't like your singing voice. Could you please stop? I don't wanna hear you anymore. Could you stop that, please? Thank you, streamer. About being open, but not with this will never be the same. Well, no, Stop. Stop. Never be the same. I do not know what to do for this. Gotta start somewhere, I guess. But this doesn't look good. This looks stupid, is what it looks. Uh, 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 uh. Disco queen. I don't like it. No song request. It's not Friday.
Memory in the memory card.
It's not Friday. Also, the song requests weren't even working on Friday because Nightbot wasn't working. I don't know what that was about. I hope they fixed it. But hi, Lucy. Hi, honey. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Don't bonk me. Wah. Wah. Hi, how are you, sweetie? Doing a bit better. That's good. I'm just I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I woke up, I started streaming. I haven't thought about how I'm feeling at the moment. I am in robot mode. But I guess I'm doing all right. Oh my god, should I go get brownies? It was my younger sibling's birthday yesterday, and so we have brownies. Should I go get some right now and do some eating ASMR? I won't. I won't do eating ASMR, but now I kind of want brownies. But should I wait for the end of the stream? Or do I go get them now? Kind of brownies? Just regular brownies. Regular chocolate, chewy brownies. Yummy. So non-fun brownies. Hey, it was my sibling's birthday. If that's what they want, then that's what they get, I guess. But they're still tasty. I just can't eat too much of them before my stomach starts churning. I can't handle too much chocolate before it makes me sick. I mean, I had to have some weaknesses since I'm otherwise so perfect. I'm joking. I am by no means perfect. But that's what makes me so good. Because the best people have flaws, and the worst people have more flaws than good aspects. You join Mega Pokemon? I mean, technically, kind of, sort of. It's not mega. It's it's something that I'm making up for my own Pokemon region. I'm a walking flaw. Yeah, but you're a smoochable flaw. Mwah. So you call me defective? That's not what I. This woman always twisting my words. You're not defective. Flaws are a feature, not a bug. Stop looking at me like that. Stop it with the emotes. I feel judged. You call me featureless? No. Ah. I'm calling you. Uh. I'm calling you. Uh. Uh. I'm calling you pretty. fingers emoji. You're calling me ugly. That is the opposite of what I just said. I would never call you ugly. Because it's not true. I think you are very cute and very pretty. So you're calling me you got me there. I kind of am calling you a liar, aren't I? But you're fine. I forfeit. I will never win. Here we gotta do a quick restart. Okay. Okay. What if they all find the minor threats of pain on mine? I just made the fucking the ball from Scarlet and Violet, didn't I? The Terra ball. Freak. One moment. That was pretty quick, actually. Ow. My ear hurts. Hold on. There we go. So you're not offering me brownie? No, I am. Here. I'm holding it towards you in the chat. Here, take a bite. Fuck, my monitor's probably greasy now. You're offering me something I'm allergic to? Will you ever be satisfied? Ah. Not allergic to brownies though. But you're a wolf. You're a dog. They can't have chocolate. Can you get for yum pizza? Ooh, yummy. Man, now I want pizza. Now I don't want brownie anymore. I want pizza. Dog. Wow. Yeah, you're my little you're my little puppy. Mwah. Are you calling me a? I mean, isn't that what you want? Wink, wink. With Riz. I'm sorry. Only a few bites in, and I need a break. That's sickly sweet. Anyway, I just made the Terra ball thing. I'm trying to not copy what Pokemon has already done. But what's a good medium for this to come from? I don't know, actually. I feel like a Pokeball is not a bad idea, but it has to be different. Like, imagine like a Pokeball pendant of some sort. Amy, I'm just a teenage girl, baby, like, ooh. Something like this, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. My small little brain does not know. Actually, what if the thing at the top is the butt and it's like actually split like this? That looks a bit silly. No, no. Hmm. And then inside of this thing is like the glowing plant thing that causes the funny phenomenon. The funny phenomenon. Okay, that was bad. I take it back. I know something's wrong. Everyone I know got a reason to say you was back from that ledge, my friend. You could eyes with all the lies you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. That over design? I don't know. I think this might be good. There we go. Looks kind of cool. Now I just gotta figure out the pendant thing itself. How I want that to look. Something simple like that could work. But does it? It could, but does it? Is the question. Hmm. I feel like it has to be like a proper one. So maybe I will go with the idea that it's like I never meant to brag, but I got him where I want him now.
Mommy?
Oh, it was
Sorry.
never
Mommy?
my intention
Sorry.
to
Mommy?
brag.
Sorry.
God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would. It's gotta just feel so good. Hi, Caskin. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. To brag, but I got him where I want it now. Oh, it was never mine to brag. Been here for 2 hours just looking for points. You know what? That's fair. I appreciate it nonetheless. I don't think I say enough that I appreciate my lurkers. I feel like I have a lot of lurkers sometimes. Because sometimes it's like there's no one in chat for a good stretch of time, but then when it's time for me to end and I start the raid, suddenly it says like 8 people raiding, and I'm like, wait, where did you all come from? That's the fun of being a streamer. The surprises. But I also do appreciate having someone to talk to, because I feel like when there's no one in chat, I end up extremely silent myself, and I get really self-conscious about that because I know that's not a good streamer thing. You're supposed to talk, you're supposed to engage. That's a bit hard to do when there's no one to engage with. But you know, that's a me problem. I also lurk a lot in streams. I show for like a second when something funny happens, and then I go back to lurking. I sometimes do feel bad about lurking though. Especially if there's a streamer that like is also quiet and I'm like, oh shit, I know what this feels like, and I feel like I have to engage. But you know. Lurking most streams because urban Finnish Wi-Fi sucks like a drainage pipe during a major flood. Oh my god. Been reading My Daughter is the Final Boss. I assume that's like a manga of some kind. Based on the title. Manhwa. What is that? What's the difference? That's a recent term that I have not caught on to. More recent, I should say. I'm what they call a classic anime fan, actually. Everything? What do you mean everything is different? Is it not even a reading medium? Is it is it audio? I'm sorry, that was mean. That was a bit mean, I'm sorry. I just thought that was funny. Always colored, long strips like webtoons, Korean, the genre trumps are different because of the cultural differences, and TL notes are more common. I see. His mom has got it going on. Daisy mom has got it going on. Also, a regression like Isekai, but Back to the Future and romance are two major genres. It's really hard to find anything other than the two. Not, but the third most common is corn. Ah, there. Hello, Violet. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay with me just calling you Violet and not your entire name. Even though I tend to default to using people's full username. I don't know why. I don't know. That's just a weird quirk of mine, I guess. I never know what to call people, so I just don't shorten it unless explicitly told that I can shorten it. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's what I assumed. I just have a tendency to not shorten people's usernames. Again, I don't know why. It's just something I do, I guess. Or I suppose it's something I don't. I actually kind of like this. It's like a little glass ball with like a ring around it and makes it look like a Pokeball. And it has a little herb inside. Anyway. Back to Brownie. Not a regression, but it's an action. It's what we call a system manhwa, where the main character or the whole verse gains an isekai as status window without it being an isekai. Interesting. I don't quite think I understand. I think I'll have to read it to truly understand. Yeah, once again, that was a lot of sugar. I can't. Only a few bites and I'm done. Water. Suggest Ashura scans if you want to get into manhwa. I don't think I do want to get into it. I already have a long ass reading list of different things, from American comics to like classical literature. Not a lot of manga, unless I want to reread something like JoJo. I guess I am currently reading JoJo since it's still coming out. I did a whole tray of brownies, but I fear it would come out the way it went in. That's the problem. I can't take that much sugar. I'll just feel sick, and I'll end up throwing up. So I don't eat a lot of brownies at once. This is like that for a lot of cakes for me. There's just so much sugar. There's some cakes that don't have that much sugar and I can just eat a whole piece. Keyword one whole piece. Still cannot handle that much sugar at once. It has to be like equal it has to be in equilibrium with something a little savory, I believe. Or salty rather, not savory. No, not vile. I don't like that. I don't like glass. I don't like ball because like that implies it's a Pokeball. I think even the Terra one, Terra Pokeball is called a Terra Orb, not a ball. Grandpa was buried the day before my 16th birthday, so he did an after party wishing for him to rest in peace. Did like half a kilo of cake and felt so fucking sick afterwards. So the next time we celebrated my birthday and I ate considerably less cake. Oh my god. Yeah, it's funny because usually on my birthday, because I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is like my favorite cake, but even that I can't eat too much of. Coincidentally, it's also my dad's favorite cake. So I eat like 2 slices of cake, and then like hours later I go back for more, and the cake is gone. Because my dad can eat considerably more than me. And he really loves to snack. Favorite cake is princess cake, and my second favorite is lemon cheesecake. What is princess cake? I think I've heard that before. Ah, it's just these. Ah. They're pretty alright. Well, it depends on the cake to cream ratio, in my opinion. But they're pretty alright. My handwriting is kind of ass. Let me just more than you bargain for, yeah. Oh, don't mind me, I'm watching YouTube from the class, wishing to be the friction in your jeans. I like buying the frozen ones and eating them just before they're fully thawed because of the slightly crystalline texture of the cream. Ooh, yeah, I love that. I love that too, actually. Cream that is like slightly frozen and have a little of a crystalline texture. It feels really good on my tongue, you know? It's probably why I prefer frozen yogurt over like regular ice cream too. Probably because of the chalky texture of it. I don't know. There's just something. There's just something nice about tactile foods. I don't know. Also, I prefer sorbet over ice cream. Oh yeah, sorbet too. I love sorbet. One of my favorite. My local frozen yogurt shop sometimes has um raspberry sorbet, and it's one of my favorite flavors. That and their vegan pistachio. That one is so good. They surprisingly also taste really good together. I don't know if that's just because I like both flavors, but they work pretty well together. I love that. That reminds me. When is it? How long until September? Because the first Friday of every month they have like 50% off at the frozen yogurt shop. They call it Funky Friday. I told my friend about it when we hung out a couple weeks ago, and I said that we have to go together next time. Probably not. I think they just work well together. I like chocolate ice cream and mint ice cream, but I hate mint chocolate chip ice cream. Real. A lot of people don't like mint chocolate chip. I only had it once. I forget how I actually felt about it. Anyway, I need to go to the bathroom, and I think I'll just have to end stream after that, since I don't know what else to doodle on. I guess I could do some shading on this guy, but you know what? Yeah, why not? But I have to go to the bathroom first. I'll be back. Occupied. Yippee. Anyway. Just take some time, little girl. You're in the middle of the right. Sometime, little girl, in the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. You just do fly. And I want to shade it using the dappled light brush. I don't know why I want to do that, but I do. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna use the regular brush first. That might be a little too dark. Better. It's giving Gigantamax, but it's because of the red, which I only added because dark type. So that it's not intentional. And then go in with the dappled light brush, like. Oh, that's actually the wrong thing. That is not the dappled light. That was something else. This is something else. This is the dappled light. Hold on. I gotta blend the edge a little bit because that does not go away. Alright, this reminds me of Beta Loga. The what? Don't think I'm familiar. Also gives Rengoku vibes. If you're into to get at dunking. Hmm. The chest hole. Yeah, but I don't know what you're referencing. I'm not familiar. Add glow? Okay, that looks bad, actually. That does not look good. Maybe if I turn it down. Actually, if I turn it to, I think soft light is what I used before. Okay, this don't count on. No Rengoku gets donated? No. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. Soft light. Games you don't wanna. You are the only one that needs to know. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. Dirty little secret. Who has to know? I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. Rengoku is a Demon Slayer character who dies by having his chest pierced. Something in the anime fandom called donating because the character gets a donut hole put into them. That's what I thought you meant. I just didn't know it was Demon Slayer in particular. If you had said like Kakyoin, I would have understood because I love JoJo. But I wasn't sure what franchise you were referring to. Thank you for clarifying, though. Keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. Dirty little secret, dirty little secret, dirty little secret. Has to know. Team Sarah Ace Kakyo, and I'm pretty sure someone in the Akame got killed too. I think Leonie, not sure though. Yeah, I'm aware. A lot of people get donutted. Anyway, Snorlax. I still don't have a name for this phenomenon. I have a name for the regular phenomenon where, because this idea for my Pokemon region, it's kind of like a mix between terrestrialization from Scarlet and Violet and Gigantamax from Sword and Shield, in the sense that every Pokemon can use the normal version, which is just, you use it and it changes the type, basically. But then also there's some Pokemon can get like alternate forms using it, like the Snorlax here. I call the regular form Enchantment, which I think I want to change that actually. But for the big form, I have no idea. For the form change, I don't know what to call it. So I just put Mega in quotes, even though it's not really based on Mega Evolution. It's really giving the color is really giving it like Gigantamax vibes, but it's just because it's dark type specifically that it has these colors. If it were a grass type, it'd have a green glow to it. As for Betloga, he's a lycanthrope from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Ah. Gives mythical vibes. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Especially with these patterns here. It's meant to give off the vibe of like a European fairy tale. If you've ever seen, is it called Wolfwalker? Is that what it's called? It's like, think that aesthetic. If you've seen Wolfwalker or other movies by the same studio. They have like two other movies that are also based on, well, they specifically use make movies based on like, I think, Celtic folklore. Um but it is Northern European as well. So it has the same like aesthetic sort of. Yeah, they made Secret of the Kells, and they made, what's it called? Song of the Sea, is that what it's called? Song of the Sea, yeah. That one's really cute. I really want to watch it. But yeah, that's basically the aesthetic. I guess this is kind of like the big bad wolf, if you think about it. That's a European fairy tale. Kind of made him into the big bad wolf with his big ass maw, where he's gonna huff and puff and blow your house down. I was gonna make a sex joke, but I decided not to. I couldn't find something that worked, so I decided just it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But yeah, that's the idea. I'm gonna go back and see if the bathroom is not occupied anymore. Um, and then I'll be right back and we end stream. Okay, just sit right back. I'll be back. I'll be back. There's no turning back for us tonight. Lace up your shoes. Here's how we do. Run, baby, run. Don't ever look back. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go look for someone to raid. Let's see. One yours the taking, just sneak out and they'll tell us all goodbye. Check, yes, Julia. Blah. What do you call the alternate form? Fabled? Ooh, that's good actually. I'm gonna make a note of that. I'm gonna make a note of that. That's actually really good. Because I wanted to go with something like mythical, but that's already a term that we use for a subset of legendary Pokemon, so that wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked. Speaking of, I have some ideas for some mythical Pokemon too. For my funny little region. Let's see who we can raid. We can raid Stella. I don't know when we last raided Stella. Oh well, someone's playing. Someone is playing a Pokemon game right now. It seems to be a ROM hack or some sort of fan game, but it is Pokemon. So I think we're gonna be raiding them. We're raiding Taffy Wabbit, who we love. It was basically when a fictional story gets similar recognition as myth. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. That's why I thought it worked really well. I do I do like that suggestion. Thank you. I'll definitely consider it. Anyway, there we go. There. Have raid message. I throw raid message at you. Not enough, cut it out. I am begging no more. I am ready to raid. And then I have plans with friends to watch Digital Circus. So yippee! But for now, let me start the raid. When was the last time I raided this person? I have not raided them in the past 30 days. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead, copy the raid message, and we'll raid out. Stretch, and also some water. Nom 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 nom. I think I broke the Brave Bowser's AI summary. The what? The what? But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. I sure enjoyed the stream. I had fun drawing. I had fun chatting with you all. And I hope to see you all back again tomorrow. I'll be playing some Marvel Rivals. Hope to see you all there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. As always, make sure you eat food and drink water and take care of yourself. Take your meds if you have them and you need them. Remember to take them. And yeah, I hope to see you all back again tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye everyone. I'll be playing Rivals tomorrow if I didn't say that. I might have, but yeah. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye everyone.